What if the reason you feel a sudden fear when walking past a quiet graveyard or sense an unexplained pull to a land you've never seen is because the past isn't past at all, but folded, breathing, watching through you? The signs of rebirth are not marked by fire from the sky or angels whispering names. They're hidden in the mundane, tucked inside your instincts, the irrational passions you carry, and the patterns that never seem to break. No matter how many lifetimes you've worn new faces. You think you chose your path, but karma, intricate as Indra's net, already wove it before your first breath in this skin. The Buddha said in the Nikaya, the craving is a root, suffering arises. But what if your craving isn't even yours? What if it's a residue of a past self clinging still? You were born with that mole on your chest, that hunger for solitude, that recurring dream of drowning, all whispering secrets of a previous journey unfinished. The Dhammapada warns, not by birth is one an outcast, but by deed. So why does a child, innocent by worldly standards, die young, while another, born into filth and rage, rises like a sage untouched? Karma isn't justice, it's gravity, and you're the falling stone shaped by actions you don't remember. You felt it when you met someone and recoiled without reason, or loved instantly without logic. Those are not coincidences. They're echoes, karmic contracts, the continuation of dialogues that death could not mute. Look into the eyes of a stranger who seems familiar, and you may be looking at a character from your previous life's unfinished play. The Pali Canon does not flinch. It presents rebirth not as myth, but as a process governed by conditions. And you, driven by craving, roll onward like fire jumping from grass to grass. You are not one self, but a procession of cells, a continuity with no core, only clinging and fabrication. And yet, in the heart of this mysterious unfolding lie markers, the secret signs of rebirth, an unlearned skill, an inexplicable fear, a child who speaks fluently of a place they've never been, a dream that bleeds into waking life, or a physical scar from a wound you never received. These signs are not superstition. They are psychic fractures where the past life seeps into the present. When the Buddha spoke of Namarupa and Vaya co-arising, he revealed the terrifying truth. Consciousness and form are reborn together, conditioned, not created. Spinning in a wheel of becoming, unless you awaken. Have you noticed that your greatest sufferings are familiar? As if you've suffered them before? That is not madness. It is the wheel turning. The Abhidhamma describes it plainly. The moment of death is followed by a moment of arising, conditioned by the last mind moment, linking seamlessly into the next existence. You are not free from your past just because you forgot it. You are imprisoned by it, and every thought, every seed of greed or compassion you plant now will bloom in a future soil you won't recognize. Meditation isn't a hobby, it's reconnaissance. It's a way to peer through the veils and remember, true mindfulness, as taught in the Satipatthana Sutta, is a sword that can cut through the delusion of newness and show you the old bones beneath your skin. But here's the warning no one gives. Awakening is not comfortable. To see your rebirth is to see your failures laid bare. It is to recognize that you've been both victim and villain, healer and heretic. Reincarnation is not a feel-good fantasy. It's a spiritual audit, and every life you live is another ledger added to your karmic account. So if you sense the signs, don't run. Stare into them. Ask why you fear fire, or why you weep when hearing ancient languages. These are the breadcrumbs leading you back to the threshold of life once lived, lessons half learned, intention still radiating. The Buddha's final words were a command. All compounded things are subject to vanish. Strive with diligence. Not because this life is your only chance, but because it might be your best one yet. The wheel turns, but you don't have to spin forever. You can end it. You can see, not through faith, but through direct insight, that the story of you is not a single scroll but stack of manuscripts, each chapter carrying the ink of the last. So meditate as if your next life depends on it, because it does. Thank you for watching the video content. If you find it interesting, please like, share, follow, so we have more motivation to make more videos with more valuable content. Thank you and goodbye.